So do you also want to create the videos using the Airtable records? Then this video is definitely for you. So hello all, welcome back to Pabbly Connect, and in this video we are going to understand how to generate Creatomate videos using AI agent based on new Airtable records. So like you, I also used to manually create the videos, but this is such a time consuming and a tedious task. So to solve this problem, I've simply created this amazing automation where what is going to happen is that as soon as I add the video details into my Airtable, automatically my AI agent is first going to generate the image which we are just going to use in the video, and then further using Creatomate we are just going to create the video and we are just going to add that video link back again into our Airtable. So to do this, we are simply going to create a connection between Airtable, OpenAI, Creatomate and then Airtable. And to create this connection without knowing any programming or coding language, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. It is an amazing automation software. So if you also want to create this amazing automation for your own business, then for that you have to come with me towards my screen.
Welcome to my screen everyone. In this video I'll show you how to automatically generate dynamic videos using Creatomate triggered by Airtable records and powered by an AI agent. So to do this, I'm simply going to open a new tab and I'm just going to look for the landing page of Pabbly Connect simply by searching pabbly.com/connect in my browser. Now it is opening the landing page of Pabbly Connect, and over here you're just going to get two options. One is sign in and the another one is sign up for free. So if you are a new user, you can click on this sign up for free and you're going to get 100 of stars free every month to explore the application. But over here I'm an existing user, so I'm simply going to click on this button which says sign in, and once I'm just going to click on this sign in, it is opening all Pabbly apps, and over here you're going to see all the tools and applications offered by Pabbly. But in today's video we are going to use Pabbly Connect because we are connecting different applications. And once I'm just going to click on this access, now it is going to open the dashboard of my Pabbly Connect's account, and over here to get started with the automation I'm simply going to click on this button which says create workflow, and now it's asking me for the workflow name and the folder I want to save the workflow in. So over here I want to save the workflow in this folder which says automations, and now I'm just going to name my workflow as this: generate Creatomate videos using an AI agent based on new Airtable records. And I'm just going to click on this button which says create, and once I'm just going to click on this create, it is going to open the most important window of our automation, which is our workflow window. So this is the most important window because we have trigger and action in this. Trigger and actions are the two main principles on which our workflow is going to run. Trigger means when this happens and action means do this. So by this you can understand that the actions are response towards the commands given by a trigger, and that's the particular reason that we can have only a single trigger but multiple actions following the commands of a trigger in a particular workflow. And to get started, I'm simply going to select my trigger application, which is Airtable. So I'm just going to search for Airtable right over here, and then I'm just going to select it. And now for the trigger event, I'm simply going to select it as new record right over here and click on this connect. Now it is asking me to add a new connection or select an existing connection. So if you have already connected to a Airtable account, you can go towards this select existing connection and then save. But if you haven't, you have to follow me, click on add a new connection, and now we have to click on this blue button which says connect with Airtable. And after clicking on this blue button, over here you're going to see that Pabbly is asking me for some permissions. So what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to give Pabbly all the permissions it is asking for because my data is secure with Pabbly. Alright, so now I'm just going to click on this grant access button right over here after selecting all records. If you wish to give particular permission for the particular basis, then you can select particular base too. And with this we have successfully connected our Airtable account with our Pabbly Connect's workflow, and now I'm just going to simply select my base right over here. So as you can see, the name of my base is quote video generator. So I'm just going to select the same right over here, which is quote video generator. So I'm just going to first look for it, and as you can see the same, so I'm simply going to select it. And now for the table also, I'm just going to select table 1 and select it right over here, and now I'm just going to move on forward and click on this save and send test request. But before clicking on this save and send test request, you have to keep in mind about this important notes. So what happens is that you have to open your Airtable account, and over here apart from all the rows and columns which you need, you have to add an additional column which is this created. So how you're going to add this? You simply have to go towards this add new field. Over here you're going to see a created time field, so you simply have to go towards this created time, and now for the field name you have to keep it as created. So this is really important important, all right? You have to do this, all right? So as you can see that I have already did this and I've already added it right over here. So yes, now what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to simply click on this save and send test request. But before clicking on this save and send test request, I'll just let you know that Airtable is a pooling based application. So pooling based application means that these application will not check for new data instantly. It is going to take some amount of time to check for the new data. And over here in the case of Airtable, it is saying the trigger will check for new data in 10 minutes. So once I'm just going to click on the save and send test request, Pabbly is going to capture the last response or the latest response made in my Airtable. So as you can see that I've already added the quote of the day and the author right over here. So I'm just going to simply click on this save and send test request. And once I'm just going to click on this save and send test request, yes, you can see that the same quote of the day and the author has been created right over here as the response. We have received the response successfully, and with this we have successfully completed our trigger step. And now I'm just going to move on forward towards my action step. Now I'm just going to use an AI agent to first generate the image. So first I'm just going to show you my video which I want to create. So let's say I want to create a video something like this. An image will be in the background and the code will reflect like this. Alright, so first I'm just going to generate an image with the help of OpenAI, and I'm just going to add that same image further. So yes, I'm just going to look for OpenAI right over here, and I'm just going to search for it and select it. And now for the action event, I'm just going to select it as generate image DALI and click on this connect. Now it is asking me to add a new connection or select an existing connection. So if you have already connected your OpenAI account with your Pabbly Connect's workflow, you can simply click on this button which says select existing connection and then save. But if you haven't, you have to follow me, click on add a new connection, and now it is asking me for the token. And to get this token, we are simply going to follow the help text. All right, so what I have to do is I simply have to open this OpenAI API key page to get the API key. And after opening this page, we simply have to go towards this create new secret key button. We have to enter the key name, select the project, and click on this create secret key button, and my key will be created. I've already created my key, so I'm simply going to paste it right over here and click on this button which says save. And with this, we have successfully connected our OpenAI account with our Pabbly Connect's workflow. And now it's asking me to select the model, so I'm simply going to select it as DAL E3. If you wish, you can definitely use 2 also. Now I'm just going to move on further. Now it's asking me to enter the prompt, so I'm simply going to enter my prompt right over here. So yes, you can see that I've successfully entered my prompt, and now in this prompt I'm just going to map the quote of the day. Alright, so I'm simply going to map it. So you must be wondering what is mapping. So mapping is a method by Pabbly which means inserting the data from the previous step. And as you know, our previous step was the trigger step where we selected Airtable as our trigger application. So we are simply going to map the details from the response of our trigger application only. And as soon as we are just going to map these details, automatically my details will turn dynamic and change with every new response received. So I'm simply going to map this quote of the day and move on further. Now it is saying images to be generated, so I'm simply going to keep it as 1 right over here. You can select according to your own choice. And now for the size, I'm just going to keep it as this. Now for the quality, I'm just going to keep it as HD. Now it is asking me for the style, so this is not the required field, so I'm just going to leave it as blank and click on this blue button which says save and send as request. And now my AI agent is going to generate me an image using this prompt, and I've clearly mentioned in the prompt that do not add any text or quotes or captions in the image. Alright, so we're just going to wait for a few seconds till my AI agent is generating me the image right over here. So yes, you can see that my agent has successfully generated me the image. So first I'm just going to view this image. For that I'm just going to copy it and I'm just going to paste this URL in a new tab. And as you can see that this is the image which we have generated. Alright, so now using this image only, I'm just going to create a video something like this. For that I'm just going to use Creatomate, and to do this I'm simply going to add the action application as Creatomate right over here. I'm just going to search for it and select it. And now for the action event, I'm just going to simply select it as create single render and click on this connect. Now it is asking me to add a new connection or select an existing connection. So if you have already connected your Creatomate account with your Pabbly Connect's workflow, you can simply click on this button which says select existing connection and then save. But if you haven't, you have to follow me, click on add a new connection, and now it is asking me for the API token. And to get this API token, I'm just going to open my Creatomate account. I'm just going to go back towards the dashboard, and over here you're going to see the option of this 3 dots. So we have to go towards this 3 dots and then towards this project settings, and over here you're going to see API key. So I'm just going to simply click to reveal the API key, and I'm just going to copy this API key right from here, and then I'm just going to paste it right over here in my Pabbly Connect's workflow and click on this save. And with this, we have successfully connected our Creatomate account, and now it is asking me to select the template. So over here you're going to see the name of my template is Insta Code Center. So I'm just going to select the same right over here and move on further. Now it is asking me for many another details. So all of these details are not the required details. If you wish, you can definitely fill it out. Only this is really important, which is modifications. So what do I want to change in this template? So I'm just going to change the background image and then this quote right over here and also the author name. So what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to go towards this use template and then towards this API integration. And over here to enter the modifications, we have to give values like this given right over here in the example. So I'm just going to copy it right from here and paste it right over here. And now let's say I'm just going to open my template and over here going to see that if you want to change the background image, this is the key. Alright, so I'm simply going to copy this key and now I'm just going to paste this key in key 1 right over here. And now for the value, I'm simply going to map the value which my AI agent generated, which is the background image. Alright, so now I'm just going to move on further. Next, which I want to change is this name text. Alright, so I'm simply going to copy this name text right from here and then I'm just going to paste it right over here as key 2. And now I'm just going to map the value which was the author. Alright, so I'm just going to look for author and map it. Now I'm just going to move on further. Once again, I'm just going to add 2 more details right over here. So I'm just going to first add this right over here and move on further. Now I'm just going to map this handle text. Alright, so I'm simply going to copy this handle text right from here and then I'm just going to paste it right over here in the key 2 and now I'm just going to map this 2, which is the value, which is the author name. So I'm simply going to map it. Now I'm just going to move on further. Now the quote. So over here for the quote, you can see it is message text. So I'm just going to simply copy it right from here, which is the key, and now I'm just going to simply paste it right over here instead of this key 2, and now I'm just going to map the value of this quote. Alright, so I'm simply going to map it right over here. So yes, from the response of my Airtable. And after doing all of this, I'm simply going to click on this button which says save and send as request, and as you can see that we have successfully received the video. So I'm simply going to copy this video and I'm just going to open it in a new tab first and check that if it's the desired video or not. So yes, you can see that using the same image, only over here you're going to see the quote has been changed and also the name has been changed. So yes, with this we have successfully generated the desired video, and I'm just going to add this video link right over here in my Airtable account. So to do this, I'm simply going to add another action step, and now for the action application, once again I'm just going to select it as Airtable, and now for the action event I'm just going to select it as update record and click on this connect. Recently I've connected my Airtable, so I'm just going to click on this select existing connection and then save. And now we're here for the base name. I'm just going to select my base name, which is the code video generator. Now I'm just going to move on further. I'm just going to select the table right over here, and after selecting all of this, it is asking me to enter the record ID. So I'm just going to map it. I'm just going to switch on this mapping button and I'm just going to map this record ID from the response of my Airtable. And now I'm just going to move on forward. First I'm just going to refresh this field, and as you can see that we have successfully mapped this record ID, and now I'm just going to move on further. And now for the video URL, I'm simply going to map this URL which Creatomate generated and click on this save and send test request. And once I'm just going to click on this save and send test request, as you can see that we have received the positive response that we have successfully updated our Airtable. So yes, I'm just going to open my Airtable, and we're going to see that in this video URL, the URL has been added, and this is the same video. Now further, my team can review this video, make the additional changes and post it on my Instagram or YouTube. So yes, with this we have successfully completed our workflow. Now what is going to happen is that whenever I'm just going to add the quote of the day author right over here in my Airtable, within 10 minutes the workflow is going to get started. OpenAI is going to generate a related image, and Creatomate is going to create the video using that same image, and then we're just going to add that video link right over here in my Airtable. So yes, all of this is going to happen in backend. We don't have to come back and again to our workflow to click on save and send test request. So now go try this amazing automation for your own business too, because right now we are offering a free trial of Pabbly Connect. And while trying, if you have any questions related to the video or the workflow, you can directly comment on this video. See you in the next video with many more automation tips, everyone. Thank you for watching.
So not only these applications, but with the help of Pabbly Connect, you can connect many more applications. So now if you have any doubts, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, you can follow this URL. And now go try this amazing automation for your own business too, because right now we are offering a free trial of Pabbly Connect.